They give you loan forgiveness on up to $250,000 loans. Millions of Americans are suffering financially, especially if you have a low FICO score and low income. Banks are cutting credit limits. That's why in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you some game-changing resources for you to get access to capital, whether that's loans, forgivable loans, or even grants that you do not have to pay back. And it doesn't matter if you have a low FICO score or very limited income, you can still qualify. Opportunity Finance Network. So what they have is what's called this CDFI locator. So a CDFI locator basically allows you to understand which community development financial institutions cover your geographic footprint. CDFIs are specialized lenders. Since 1973, CDFIs have worked for economic, social, and racial justice. There are more than 1,400 certified CDFIs nationwide, of which more than 470 are part of the Opportunity Finance Network. Nationwide, the CDFI industry managed more than $222 billion, creating jobs, affordable housing, financial health, and opportunity for all. 85% of CDFI funds go to low income, 66 people of color, 48% women, and 27% to rural communities. CDFI serve Black, Latino, Native, and rural communities in other areas of persistent poverty. CDFIs leverage $8 in private sector investment for every $1 in public funding. Now, what sets a CDFI apart from just a regular bank is that CDFIs are usually 501c nonprofits, meaning that they have some type of social mission, whether that's affordable housing, affordable access to capital for entrepreneurs, or even microfinance and social enterprise. Now, they have what's called this CDFI locator. Now, how to use this? Now, usually what I do is I automatically set this to 100 per page. And then they have different lending types. So depending on what you're looking at, I know we talk a lot about business finance, but let's say you're looking for consumer loans, some of these small dollar loans or no credit check loans. You can click on the consumer loans, and this will only show you institutions that offer consumer products. They have micro enterprise. So these are going to be startup businesses. And there's also real estate, so affordable housing lending. And there's also foreclosure help. So if you're on the verge of losing your home, or if you're in pre-foreclosure, there are institutions that will help you stay in your house and even give you a new loan so that you're not in default. The game-changing part about this I like is that you can filter based off of the area served. Now, just because an organization is not located near you does not mean you cannot tap into the resources and the products and services that they provide. All right, so I'm just going to make sure Maryland is checked, and then again, 100 per page. Just click filter. Now, every institution on this list, you could get access to financing based off of the area served. We've heard about Action Opportunity Fund. When you click on this, it'll tell you all the states where you could actually get a loan. And again, this is one of the leading nationwide nonprofit small business lenders. We've done plenty of videos, but I just wanted to show you all the different institutions. Ascend US, this one right here is an absolute game changer. Now, Ascend US, a lot of people don't know, right now they have a evergreen business line of credit, meaning that once you get qualified for it, you don't have to get reassessed. And the limit goes up to $25,000. It's available nationwide. So this is a CDFI B-Lock. You don't have to renew. Once you get approved, you keep it forever as long as they're still around, right? And that's why it's called evergreen, because you don't have to get reassessed like with a lot of the big banks. You know, every 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you got to send them new financials. That's not the case. I've gone over Baltimore Community Lending. This one right here is interesting. Blue Hub Loan Fund. All right. So they offer real estate financing, but they also have a very unique sister company. So Blue Hub Sun. So this is mortgage lending to families facing foreclosure. And I'm not going to go into the details on this video, but we'll do a separate video. So if anyone is facing foreclosure in the following states, you could actually go through Blue Hub Sun. What they'll do is they'll negotiate with your mortgage lender. They'll buy your home if it's in pre-foreclosure, and then they'll give you a new mortgage through them, but it's a way for you to stay in your home without going through foreclosure and getting kicked out. So some of these institutions, and a lot of people do not know about all of these different resources. So that's why I'm doing this video, to share with you if you are struggling. Now, I specifically wanted to highlight this one right here, right? Founders First Capital Partners. As you can see, they cover a lot of states. Founders First Capital Partners offers up to $2 million of funding to diverse-led businesses prepared for growth. As a premium nationwide lender, they specialize in non-dilutive capital to scale your business. So whether you're looking to add to your team, hiring in employees, launching a product, investing in technology, or increasing your cash flow, you could definitely check this one out. They've been featured in Forbes as well as in TechCrunch. Founders First Capital Partners has invested over 80% to companies led by diverse founders, including people of color, women, LGBTQ, and military veterans. They are a nationwide lender serving Asian, BIPOC, Hispanic, LGBTQ, veteran, and women-owned businesses, as well as businesses in low-medium zones, and committed to diverse hiring practices and helping entrepreneurs accelerate business growth through revenue-based financing products. Together, they can create more jobs and increase your revenue and bottom line. They're also backed by the nation's top philanthropic organizations, so they could fund you with the right capital. And they typically provide financing from $50,000 to $1 million with a possible follow-on funding. Unlike bank loans and venture capital, they don't require specific personal score or business experience. Now, aside from the loans and revenue-based financing that they offer, they also have a certified supplier innovative finance program. This builds an intentional path for certified suppliers to increase their capacity, gain awareness of innovating funding options, and access capital. Now, they have a $200,000 grant fund, so certified suppliers are eligible to receive a $5,000 grant totaling $200,000 in growth capital. Now, as far as program eligibility requirements, active or pursuing a small business certification, recognized certifications issued by national or state-based organizations. Business must be headquartered in California, Georgia, Kansas, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Tennessee, Washington, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, or Washington, D.C. Founders First Capital Partners is all about getting you the bag. Now, again, this is just one example I wanted to share with you. And again, a lot of people are not talking about these different organizations because they don't get that much coverage. Maybe they don't have the marketing dollars to get the information out, but I wanted to share this because there are literally hundreds and hundreds of different organizations where you can get access to capital and different financial resources. This CDFI right here is giving out business loans from a minimum of $30,000 to $250,000, and better yet, they will give you loan forgiveness on loans up to $250,000. Now, again, this is Opportunity Finance's CDFI locator. If anyone is interested in doing their own research, I'll drop the link in the description of the video. Now, if anyone wants me to cover a specific state, let me know down in the comment section. Which state do you want me to cover? I'll do a whole separate video where we'll then profile different CDFIs within the CDFI locator, and we can go over the different qualifications, loan types, and different financial resources, including loans, grants, and even forgivable loans. We didn't even get to that in this video. So anyways, there's a link in the description of the video if anyone wants to do their own research. So I want to share this information. Just because you have low FICO, low income, there are loans, forgivable loans, and grants available throughout the United States. But a lot of people do not want you to know this information, but I'm gonna drop these gems for you. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Until next time, take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.